Today we'll be learning about one of the most important procedure in SAS. The name of that procedure is the PROC sort. So as the name suggests, the PROC sort helps us out to sorting the data in ascending and descending form. Also, it helps us out to remove the duplicate records from the SAS datasets. So let's deep dive into the world of the PROC sort and see what kind of task it can perform. So right now, as you can see on my screen, I have already created one of the dummy data whose name is the my data, and it has three variable ID, age, and salary. So I'll just quickly run this code to show you if the data is coming out to be okay or not. So we have these three variable ID, age, and salary, and we can see are all the records into it. So how do we make use of proc sort? So, for example, let me first show you that what exactly is the syntax of the proc sort. So we simply write here the proc sort, then we need to mention the data in which we want to perform the sorting. So like we have my data here, and suppose if I want to create a new data out of this, which will be sorted. So we'll give the keyword out, and let's say I'm giving the name final. Okay, then we'll uh, we- we'll be using this by keyword, and inside by keyword whatever the variable name will be mentioning over here, so it will sort the data on the basis of that particular variable. For example, I'm giving here age and I'm writing run. So if I run this code, so you will see the final data has been arranged like in ascending order by using this age variable. So 17 is the lowest and 96 is the highest here. So you can see how can we easily make use of this proc sort procedure in the SAS. Now suppose if I want to sort the data in descending order, then you can simply add this descending keyword here and you can run this code. You will see that our data is now sorted in a descending order. So in this way, these are few of the basic things which we need to work on our day-to-day task in our projects. So now let's move on to the what rest of the task that it can be done with the help of the proc sort. So as I mentioned in the introduction part that this procedure proc sort helps us out in sorting the data, but also it helps us out in removing the duplicate records from the data sets. So how do we do that? For that part, we have two options. One is like no dupe key, which is basically no duplicate using key, and another option is the no dupe. So how does these functionality works with the proc sort? Let's go one by one. So I'll be starting it with like using this no loop key. So again, the same syntax we'll be using proc sort data, my data, out, final. Let's comment it out. Okay. Then by age and run. Now, in a case of no dupe key, we have to mention a no dupe key over here. And now what will happen that it will remove the duplicate on the basis of whatever the like variable we have mentioned in the by keyword here. So previously when we were using by keyword, it were helping us out for the sorting the data, but now the role of this by will change here and it will help us out in order to remove the duplicates. So again I have kept the age here. So as we can see, do we have any duplicates here? Yes, 75 is here. Okay, one of the record is duplicate for this particular age. So let's run this and see what does the final data set come out. Okay, so as we said, we had 75 coming out to be twice, but now here you can see it is coming out to be only once. So if I run it over on this ID, so you will see we'll see only three records, right? See, so we have only three records. So in this way, you can make use of this by keyword. Okay, so this one was for the no dupe key part. Now, about let's go for the no dupe. So how does no dupe work? So no dupe basically what does it do? It actually looks for all the values in all the variables, right? So it looks out for all the information in a row, and if the suppose here I have A75 118 and I write it down again, this A75 118. So I have this duplicate record, right? So it will remove that it will remove basically on the basis of all the columns information, not on any particular one column information. So if I run it again, okay, and if I mention out, so again the same syntax we have here, like proc sort data, my data, out, final. Instead of nodup we will be mentioning here nodup. Instead of nodup key we'll be mentioning here the nodup, and we'll mention it run. Now in this case, because as I mentioned that nodup will work for all the variable, so the role of by will again change and it will be using for the sorting purpose. Okay, so I'm just simply mentioning here the ID. So let's run this and let's see. So see, you can see A75 118 record has been deleted.
Now we saw that using the no loop key we can easily delete all the records which have the same value for all the variables. But there is a tricky part here. Suppose if I have here the same record which matches with the above two, and I run this part. Okay, it has created, and now I run this no loop. So here you will see for the yeah like for the above part A75 118 the record has deleted, right? But for this one part, this one A71 118, this record has not been deleted. However, the all the records of all the variables in both these rows, row number 2 and row number 5 are same. Why is this happening? It happens because no loop actually works in this way that it only looks for the next record. It only looks out for the next record. Like if it is like suppose we have this row number 2, so it will look out for the next record, this third one, if we have any duplicates or not. For rest of the cases, in this case for ninth number row, it was looking for this record, if A34 is coming out to be the next one or not. So again the same case was happening here. So this is the reason that sometimes it happens that if you are using the no loop, you need to be cautious that the how your data has been arranged. Either you can do one thing, that you can proc sort your data by all the variables, or there's one trick that you can make use of, that instead of this I'll just simply write down the same code here. I'll be using the no loop key, and in the by variable I'll be making use of underscore all underscore. So it will look out for all the columns value in all the rows, not like for the subsequent rows. So if I run it, you will see that the A75 118 data has been deleted. Now you can see only one record here. However, we had this data thrice here, 1, 2 and 3. So in this way you can make use of the proc sort in your day-to-day tasks in your projects. So thank you.